First tonight, when the curtain comes up this weekend on Maine State Ballet's production of The Nutcracker, audiences will be delighted by the pageantry of the show.
The impressive backdrops and twinkling lights, the familiar music and creative costumes help, quite literally, to set the stage. 207's Beth McAvoy joins us now with more. Hey, Beth.
Hey guys, the Nutcracker of course will come to life with the dancers, but they don't do it alone. Dozens of young ballet dancers line up at attention to try on their new uniforms.
Still short.
The costumes breathe energy, even life into the young dancers. They've been rehearsing for months, and now the high-waisted pants and soldier coats make the ballet seem one step closer to reality.
The costumes are just so much fun. I like how fun they are, and each year it's something new.
The toy soldier uniforms were created by the Maine State Ballet's costume designer, Gail Csoboth.
There are over 200 costumes in Nutcracker.
Gail's hands have had a part in designing every costume worn on the stage for the last 2 decades.
Every single one.
Costumes make the ballet. We have the dancers, we have the music, but the costumes are what everyone says. They love the dancing, they love the people, but then they're like, oh, the costumes.
An accomplished ballet dancer herself.
Well, they always say, when you can't dance anymore, teach. So teach and design costumes is what I ended up doing.
She's no stranger to this world.
So you can guess how many costumes there are.
She has a love for the dancers, for the art itself. She loves the art of ballet, and she has a great respect for the history of it. And so she brings all of those things together.
It was motherhood that pushed her into costume making.
She's dancing for you.
I had 2 little daughters, and they played with dolls, Dawn dolls, all the time. And I said, okay, let's put on a show. I said, I'll make Sleeping Beauty costumes, and then I'll make Cinderella costumes. And I made a little theater with a purple velvet curtain, and they danced the little dolls up. And then now I'm costuming real dolls, real people. And I love it. I just love it.
Her favorite thing to create?
I love making tutus. That's the height, the pinnacle, the cherry on the top of the cake.
Gail has labored over these tutus for 8 months.
I don't count hours.
She works 7 days a week to ensure the show goes on.
Gail is her own personality. She has very strong opinions on what should be the colors, what should be the style. She has many historical books about that.
It's actually a very comfortable costume. And the more you rehearse, the more in shape you get, and then the better it starts to fit.
While she has the ultimate word on all the costumes,
I am in no way creative, so I always defer to Gail. So she tells me what needs to be done, and I make sure it gets done, but she is the creative genius behind everything.
she doesn't work alone.
It wouldn't even occur to me to do the things that she thinks of, but then to see it all come together is just amazing.
It takes a team of people to make and fit and keep track of all the handmade costumes.
Oh, those are my prize peeps. I call them my peeps, people.
All the costumes have to meet Gail's exacting standards.
It's got to be absolutely gorgeous, according to what I think is absolutely gorgeous. There were several different costumes for the party girls, say, for the first act in Nutcracker. And I put one on one girl, and she just stood there. And I put another one on her, and she just stood there. Then finally I put this very pretty little peach one with a lot of ruffles on her, and she went, oh. She didn't say oh, but she went, and she went like this in the mirror, preening in the mirror, and I said, that's the end story, that's one I'll put on her, because it's making her very happy.
The costumes have to fit, but not hinder the dancers.
I think actually just here. And they also need to be loose enough here so that when my arms go overhead, they can come down, but not too loose so it's not fitted on my arm.
We always say that Gail spins straw into gold. Her budget is usually very small, and she goes places and gets these materials, and it's literally turns into gold.
I think they're everything, honestly. Costume and lighting, and good sound. I think that dancers are important, but even a so-so dancer can be made to look impressive with good lighting, good sound, and good costumes.
The Maine State Ballet is about people, and Gail is one of the one of the most valued people in our organization with what she's brought, with her knowledge of ballet, with the costumes, the endless costumes she's created for our dozens of ballets. It's just made a huge difference for the Maine community.
Gail's favorite part of the process makes all the hard work worth it.
Standing in the wings and watching the girls go on stage in those costumes, in those tutus. And that's my reward.
The Maine State Ballet's 45th Nutcracker is live at the Merrill Auditorium in Portland. The show begins this Friday and runs through December 5th. For more information, head over to our website or app.